Welcome to the Fear Files. Today, we're diving into the most terrifying ghost stories from around the world. These true stories and incidents have left people shaken to their core, claiming to have encountered the unexplainable. We're talking full-on ghost encounters. The kind that'll make you sleep with the lights on. So, turn off the lights, sit back, and prepare to be haunted. Alright, let's kick things off with a real humdinger, the Amityville Horror. Picture this, 1974, Long Island. The Lutz family moves into this frankly beautiful Dutch colonial home. Seems like a steal, right? Well, here's the catch. A year earlier, a guy named Ronald DeFeo Jr. murdered his entire family in that very house. Bad vibes, you could say that. So the Lutz family moves in and things get weird fast. We're talking green slime oozing out of the walls, disembodied voices, whispering sweet nothings in the dead of night, and the daughter of the family befriending a demonic pig named Jody. I mean, come on, a demonic pig? That's not your average pest problem. The Lutz family claimed to have experienced all this and more. They even brought in paranormal investigators, psychics, you name it. Now some people, the skeptics out there, they say the Lutz family made it all up for fame or for a book deal. But hey, can you blame them? If I had a demonic pig living rent-free in my house, I'd write a book about it too. But the stories and the experiences they described, real or not, continue to chill people to the bone. It's a story that's become synonymous with haunted houses and demonic entities. Next up, we're heading down south to Adams, Tennessee, where we have the story of the Bell Witch. This isn't your Casper the Friendly Ghost situation. This is a full-on vengeful spirit causing havoc. The story goes that back in the early 1800s, the Bell family started experiencing some seriously spooky occurrences. Think strange noises in the night, objects moving on their own, that sort of thing. But this ghost, it wasn't just content with rattling chains and knocking on walls. This entity, which the family started calling Kate, could hold conversations. It would taunt family members, sing hymns, and even have full-blown arguments with John Bell, the patriarch of the family. Now, I don't know about you, but if a ghost started arguing with me about politics or something, I'd be out of there faster than you could say poltergeist. But it gets worse. The Bell Witch, it didn't just mess with their minds, it got physical. People reported being pinched, scratched, and even slapped by an unseen force. And the most chilling part of this whole story is that the Bell Witch allegedly had a hand in John Bell's death. They say the old man was found with a strange vial near his bedside, and after giving some of the liquid to a cat, because why not, the cat also died. Coincidence? I don't know, man. The Bell Witch story is one of those tales that's been passed down for generations in Tennessee. It's a story that's rooted in American folklore, and whether you believe it or not, it's hard to deny the creepy factor. Chapter 3. The Ghosts of the Tower of London. We're crossing the pond to jolly old England, to a place steeped in history and ghost stories, the Tower of London. This fortress has seen imprisonment, torture, and executions. It's considered one of the most haunted places in the world. If walls could talk, right? The most famous ghost is Anne Boleyn, executed in 1536. Reports of her ghost wandering the grounds are common. Some even claim to see her carrying her own severed head. The Tower of London is where history and hauntings collide. Chapter 4. The Winchester Mystery House. We're heading to sunny California, to the Winchester Mystery House. This Victorian mansion is an architectural enigma. Staircases lead to nowhere. Doors open to brick walls, and windows overlook other rooms. It's like an M.C. Escher painting come to life. Built by Sarah Winchester, widow of William Winchester of the Winchester Repeating Arms Company, a medium told her the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles cursed her family. She was advised to build a house to confuse the spirits. For 38 years, she continuously built and rebuilt the house. The house is full of quirks, like doors in floors and secret passageways. Whether it's haunted is up for debate, but it's a testament to grief and the unknown. Chapter 5. The Ghost of Anne Boleyn. Now, we're doubling back on a familiar face, or should I say ghost. Anne Boleyn, the ill-fated queen we met earlier at the Tower of London, seems to get around in the afterlife. While her ghost is most commonly associated with the tower, she's also been spotted at other locations with ties to her life and, well, death. One such place is Hever Castle, Anne's childhood home. Imagine growing up in a castle, running through its halls, playing in its gardens. Now, imagine being executed by your husband, only to return to that same childhood home as a ghost. That's Anne's story. Visitors to Hever Castle have reported seeing Anne's ghost wandering the grounds, often on special occasions like Christmas and Easter, which were significant holidays during her lifetime. Some say she appears as a young woman, radiant and full of life, while others claim to have seen her as a more somber figure, dressed in the clothes she wore to her execution. But Anne's ghost doesn't just stick to castles. She's also been spotted at Hampton Court Palace, another of Henry VIII's residences. It's said that she appears most often on May 19th, the anniversary of her execution. People have reported seeing a ghostly procession on the palace grounds, with Anne at its center, her head tucked neatly under her arm. The ghost of Anne Boleyn is a reminder that even in death, some stories just can't be silenced. Outro. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed these terrifying tales, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more spine-chilling stories. We've only scratched the surface of the world's most haunted places and the stories behind them. And hey, if you're feeling brave, share your own ghost stories in the comments below. Who knows, maybe we'll feature your story in our next video. Until next time, stay haunted.